although they fire coaches relatively quick, right? They seem like they got a good one now, um, but the Maras kind of, I'm sure, jumped in here, right? John Mara, like you said, he, probably sent the private plane to go get Harbaugh and get him over here, But then if they know they're going to hire Harbaugh and then I'm just going to put the name out, Raheem Morris, right? Then they still interview Raheem Morris just to check the box. That's what you were talking about earlier. And that's wrong, because I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that this guy's the best coach out there possible. We're gonna do all we can to hire him. I'm not even gonna interview anybody else. Oh, we're gonna get a big fine, so we better bring somebody in that's African American. I think that's silly, right? So I think that Goodell. Go ahead, man.
I think that the Giants probably did that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
obvious from day one they wanted John Harbaugh,
Oh
but
yeah,
they did interview Antonio Pierce,
they did. Yeah, yeah.
which they were like, "Hey, you're our boy. You'll just help us check off the box, right?
Giant.
Okay, your
Yeah,
interview's done."
yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I think it's a problem that's not going to go away, and I think Goodell. A lot of people kill him. This is the last thing I'll say on this, and we'll move over to basketball. A lot of people kill him and um, Rob Manfred, Adam Silver, pick a commissioner, right? The commissioner for the NHL for hockey's been there forever too, They're in tough. That's an impossible job to have, I think, as commissioner. And Goodell, they pay him. He's by far the highest paid commissioner. I think he's making 35 million a year, something like that. God bless him. I don't, disparage that, but technically he works for the owners. And so it's hard for him to say, yeah, these guys got to get on board. What's going on? You know what I mean? He's in an impossible situation, right? And he probably maneuvers it well better than he did, let's say, 10 years ago, the whole Ray Rice thing and when all that started. He's probably done a much better job kind of maneuvering things a little bit more. But I think that the commissioner also has influence with the owners. And so if the commissioner leans very strongly one way on any topic, not just, this one that we're talking about, but on any topic, I think he can get the owners to kind of buy in. And maybe Goodell is not doing that enough. Certainly Adam Silver, listen, the NBA does not have that problem in terms of African American coaches, and I don't know how many are at the time, but I guarantee you there's more than 10, and so they don't have that problem. Baseball, a little bit, I would say. But the NFL, the thing is, the NFL's had this problem off and on for years and years. So we'll see. We'll see what Goodell does.